Last week ended with the Producer Price Index report from the US. This data will help understand the direction of the Consumer Price Index. The August data suggests that consumer prices will continue to rise at a rapid pace. The anticipated high inflation may encourage the Fed to raise interest rates sooner than expected. This spurred the purchases of the US dollar. The US dollar index, which measures its value against the basket of 6 major currencies, closed the week near the level of 92.64. This Tuesday, markets are waiting for the CPI data for August, which is likely to raise expectations of an interest rate hike. Besides, the data on initial jobless claims improved investor sentiment. New claims for unemployment benefits keep hitting new lows since the start of the pandemic. Meanwhile, the euro dropped to weekly lows against the greenback. On Friday, the euro was last seen trading at 1.1810 against the US dollar. Amid a strong near-term outlook for the EU economy, the European Central Bank decided to move to a moderately lower pace in its asset purchase program. At the same time, the regulator did not provide any further details on when it was going to cut the emergency purchase program, and it left this topic for discussion at December meeting. The pound closed last week with minor losses near the level of 1.3830. Market sentiment was determined by the report on economic growth in the UK. It showed that UK GDP growth for July turned out to be the lowest since January, when the country faced a new wave of lockdowns. What's more, UK Parliament supported Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who announced his plans to raise taxes to record high levels to fund social care reforms. In the meantime, Bitcoin was able to hit a new high at $52,000 per token for the first time since May this year. This surge happened amid news that El Salvador became the first country to officially adopt Bitcoin as a legal currency. However, the next day, Bitcoin collapsed by 8%. Crypto traders said that forceful integration of Bitcoin into the financial system contradicts the values of cryptocurrencies. The commodities market displayed upside dynamics. Oil prices managed to hold at new highs. Thus, Brent crude made an attempt to break above the level of $73 per barrel. Oil traders were encouraged by the resumption of talks between the US and China. A phone talk between Joe Biden and Xi Jinping raised hopes for renewed trading activity between the two superpowers. In addition, limited oil supply in the Gulf of Mexico after Hurricane Ida supported the rise in oil prices. Gold ended the week near the 2-week low at the support level of $1,788 per troy ounce. This was the first week of losses for gold since early August due to a stronger US dollar and uncertainty around Fed's tapering plans. At the same time, the news about an increase in gold imports to India in August, which had almost doubled compared to the previous year, supported the yellow metal. Gold imports surged to record highs in 5 months. And that's all we wanted to tell you for today. You've watched the combined review of currency and commodity markets on Insta TV with me, Anna Kasatkina. Stay tuned.